Meet Joe. This is his wife. This is his son. This is his daughter. And this is Spot. They live here, but not for long. See, Joe wants to sell his house. And with house, I mean home. The place where he lived, where he bought his first car. The place where he started a family. The place where his children learned to walk, fall, run, and ride. Joe needs someone to help him find the right buyer for his house so that he can sell it for the best possible price. That's how he met Mr. X, Miss Y, and Mr. Z. He first met Mr. X, whose face is on flashy ads all over Joe's neighborhood, on the bus, the train, and even in the paper. Mr. X boasts with awards and his polished reputation, and everyone selling property wants a piece of him. So did Joe, naturally. And he did get his piece, of this guy, and not Mr. X. See, Mr. X is in such high demand that he has no time to offer genuine individual attention. So Joe, like many others, ends up dealing with another, less experienced agent. This agent knows that Mr. X's reputation depends on sales figures. So he pressurizes Joe to sell at the first firm offer, an offer that Joe had to refuse. Next he meets agreeable Miss Y, a very agreeable lady indeed. She agrees to any price and terms as long as she can get exclusive marketing rights for at least 3 months. Sounds agreeable, right? Well, not exactly. Miss Y has some less than agreeable methods to close the deal. She creates fake offers to push down the asking price so that she can sell the house quicker and get her commission. She also takes real offers and disguises them as different and lower offers to push Joe into believing and accepting that the highest of these offers is as good as it gets. But for Joe, this offer is not good enough. Next he meets Mr. Z, who seems very trustworthy indeed. He asks for a lower commission than the other agents and even spoils Joe with gifts. Not bad, eh? Well, Joe soon realized that those were all bribing methods to close the deal as quickly as possible. In short, Joe dealt with agents who presented him with market reports that were simplistic, inaccurate, and unrealistic, and sometimes no report at all. Agents that did not properly screen potential buyers because they wanted to impress Joe with how many times his property had been viewed. Agents that did not want to wait for the right buyer, but rather focused on closing the deal as quickly as possible, regardless of the selling price and the market condition. Agents that wasted Joe's time. And time, that is, time spent sleeping on the couch. Which is what Joe will be doing when he tells his wife that they might not be moving after all. But then he finds an agent who knows that time is precious. That is, Joe's time, as well as his own. This agent does not bribe Joe with gifts or compromise his commission like Mr. Z because he knows the quality of service he provides and what it is worth. This agent is transparent in his dealings and prides himself in his work because making his clients happy is what is most important to him. Not only did this agent show Joe thorough and accurate market reports that helped him settle on a realistic and achievable selling price, the agent also does a thorough screening of the potential buyers by asking them a series of questions to test their seriousness to buy. He also advises Joe to wait for the right buyer and the right price, which means that Joe will get more quality offers. Therefore, less time was wasted because the screening and interview process was so thorough. As a result, Joe and his family had more time to build new memories in their new home. Thanks to Full House Singapore, your source for Singapore properties.